Guys, what is up? What is good? Priston back again with another Intrusive Thoughts videos. Yes, I have named this part of the segment Intrusive Thoughts. Shout out to the Newcastle fan that said, yo bro, like name this part of your videos Intrusive Thoughts, because you're saying that you're saying things that people don't want to talk about. If I do find that comment, I will put it up as the usual right here for you guys, for you guys to see, because I genuinely enjoyed that comment. So shout out to you, my friend. But in this part of the video, I just literally write down the notes, what I've been thinking about football teams or football players. I write it down right here, and then I share it with you guys to see if I'm deluded or not deluded, if I'm onto something, or like if I'm like Nostradamus. But anyway, it's gonna be a different sort of video today, guys, because I do want to do the Manchester United prediction video, because me and Valentino yesterday we did the Premier League predictions from like the bottom 20 to the literally like the winner fam to number 1, bro. So if you guys do want to check it out, please go to my live, because that was very funny, because me and Valentino, we genuinely disagree on a lot of things in football, and we're just going like bar for bar, blow to blow, like literally having like this almost the same teams in each position. So that was pretty crazy. But I am gonna be doing the Manchester United predictions, guys, you know. And for me, this season, this up and coming season, big man thing, yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, man, because I had high expectations, right, for this summer transfer window, and I know I should have not done this, because usually I'm a very rational Man United fan. I've always got my feet on the ground, because I was expecting us to be taken over by Qatar at this point in time. I was expecting it to be done in March, bro, but it turns out it's going to be in November now. Watch it be pushed back to next year in March, bro, because this is how these like leeches, the Glazers, work like that. But I was expecting us to actually bring in Harry Kane. I genuinely ain't gonna lie to you, because you can see throughout preseason where we had no striker. Anthony Martial is always in hospital, bro. He's again, I don't know what's going on with his partners, them two chasing each other in the motorway, bro. I was genuinely expecting to bring in Harry Kane, but again, with the game against Borussia Dortmund, you can see that we're missing the strikers. No one's taking the chances. Nobody's scoring for us. With the game against Real Madrid, again, still the same thing. Even with Lons as well, with the Rashford playing as a striker and Garnacho playing out on the wing, Rashford multiple times. Even said to Gary Neville that he prefers to play as a winger, fam. So bringing Højlund in, I like Rasmus Højlund. I've known about the guy, very quick guy, very quick, lightning fast, but he's not the ruthless striker that I had in mind, bro, because we needed a ruthless striker, a guy who can get like 20 plus goals for us, bro. Easy, fam. And again, it's gonna be a lot of pressure for Rasmus Højlund. Yes, the guy is injured right now, but I don't know, guys, man. I genuinely don't know about this, bro. I want him to do well, but again, the side of me is telling me, is like, yo, like, you just don't expect anything like this season, bro, especially goals wise, because we've not brought in that striker. The midfield, me bringing in Mason Mount, I said that we need a proper number 8, a proper box to box physical number 8, a guy who's good in defensive parts of his game, and a guy who's great attacking as well. Sandro Tonali would have been that option. I like Leon Goretzka as well. It's looking like Bayern Munich don't want that guy. I would happily take him, but with Sam Mason Mount, you know, giving him the number 7 shirt, again, the number 7 shirt right now for me, I just don't care anymore. Yes, it's a very important shirt in the history of Manchester United, but right now I just look at it as a number, bro, because we've given it to Valencia, to Michael Owen, Angel Di Maria, Alexis Sanchez, Memphis Depay has had it. So for me, that number 7 shirt, again, it's not holding that much weight to it now, isn't it? But looking at the game, right, with RC Lens and Manchester United, like how we just kept on getting run over in that midfield, and Casemiro again just being our balling out best player, I'm like, yo, like if we don't bring in Amrabat, like a guy who's physical, a guy who can actually help out Casemiro in defense, bro, we genuinely could be in absolute like deep shit if we compete against teams like Liverpool, teams again like Man City, bro, teams like Brighton. Sometimes when Brighton are on it on their day, in that they beat us last season, guys. Bear in mind, like in the opening game of the season. Maybe I shouldn't jump the gun on this midfield, but again, I would have to wait and see. I'll probably give it like 4 games in the Premier League to see how this midfield gels like, because again, looking at that RC Lens game, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it had me panicking. But looking at that defense, Harry Maguire leaving, you know, Todibo needs to come in. I think Todibo is my first option over Benjamin Pavard. Ten Hag likes Pavard because he's a versatile guy who can play centre back and right back as well. Looking at Dalot in that pre-season friendly again against Lens was just terrible, like, in my opinion, fam. So again, maybe I'm just too gun-ho, so I'm gonna just press back a little bit. I do like Onana. But guys, predictions. I predicted Manchester United to come fourth in the live stream yesterday with Valentina. I just genuinely think like our issue is going to be scoring goals once again, like from last season. I genuinely think we're going to miss a lot of chances. Rasmus Højlund, again, is still a young striker. I like the guy, fam, and I just hope that it just has a breakthrough season. But when you look at that, guys like Darwin Núñez, who came in last season again for big amounts of money, he also struggled in this first season. I think that like Rasmus Højlund is going to have like a tame season, maybe 10 goals. 10 goals is the target for him this season, guys. So that's why I'm predicting us just to come forth, because again, it's like our defense is good. I genuinely do like the defense right now. Again, Harry Maguire leaving, happy about that, but it's just attacking wise, man, just us getting those goals in, because we needed a lethal strike and Martial never plays. I did predict us to win the FA Cup. I think like after the embarrassment that we suffered against Man City in the FA Cup, Ten Hag is going to turn around to these guys and be like, yo, you guys really need to win this, fam, to actually prove a point that you can actually show up and actually have some redemption. So I genuinely do think that we are going to win the FA Cup. The Carabao Cup, I said that quarter-finals or semi-finals for the Carabao Cup. I don't see us taking that. Well, not thinking about that right now. I think Ten Hag will take that seriously, but I don't think we are. We are going to win it. Champions League, I think we're going to get to the quarter-finals. We're still missing a little bit of quality once again in the attack, bro. That's just literally the only problem. It's just the attack. If we had gotten Harry Kane, we actually would have been like dangerous. We genuinely would have been dangerous, because Harry Kane just makes any team better, bro, in my opinion. And my player of the season would be Casemiro once again. Just looking at that guy just playing football, he's majestic, bro, and then at the same time brutal with the tackles, but his passing, just everything about what Casemiro does is just so good, man. It's just so good, bro, and I think he's going to be our player of the season, our standout a player for next season as well. And then our top goal scorer will be Marcus Rashford. Like, we've not got any other player, in my opinion, that will get like goals like Rashford. I don't think that Antony's going to outscore Rashford. I don't think Garnacho's going to outscore Rashford. Not Jadon Sancho, not Bruno Fernandes. So Marcus Rashford. And again, I hope that he does continue his form from last season. But guys, that's been a video. If you've got any video requests or recommendations again for reactions, please comment down below. But if you've got thoughts, comments, concerns, again, please comment down below about this. Am I deluded? Am I being too negative? Am I being too gun-ho? You know, am I impatient? Again, it's just my thoughts as a Manchester United fan. But yeah, guys, I've been Preston doing an intrusive thoughts / Manchester United predictions video, and I'm signing out. Keep it real.